time I put actual direct. But the last time I got my hair flat iron was like 2 years ago. So like probably like 2015 was the last time I got my hair straightened. And I haven't got it straightened since. I don't know when I'm gonna get straightened again. I really don't know. I kind of want my hair to grow out some more before I get it straightened. It's me, Queen Curly C, and welcome back to my channel. In this video today, I am going to be giving you my tips on growing thick, natural, healthy hair. If you would like to watch, please stay tuned. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and share this video. So, my first tip is cleansing your hair. Making sure you're shampooing at least every 2 weeks or alternating between weeks. So what I mean by alternating between weeks is what I do is 1 week I'll shampoo, the next week I'll co-wash. Now you don't have to do it like that. That's just how I do it. You can just wait a whole 2 weeks and then wash your hair. It doesn't really matter, but just as long as you're washing your hair, please do not rely on co-washing and apple cider vinegar rinses to get your hair clean, because they don't. I have experienced this. My last wash day, I did not have a co-wash, so I decided to do an apple cider vinegar rinse and just, you know, condition it with a regular conditioner. And I thought that was gonna get my hair clean, but it didn't. So I actually have to go through and do a 1 pass of shampoo in order to get my scalp clean. So please, 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 please wash your hair, ladies. Don't go 1, 2 months, 3 months without washing your hair. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I know it's some naturals that do that, and I feel like that's trifling and that's disgusting. You need to keep your hair washed. If you want to see growth, your scalp needs to be clean. All that product that's in your hair will build up and hinder your growth, clog your pores, and you'll be bald-headed. So the next tip is conditioning. So you need to make sure that you're following up with a deep conditioner right after shampoo. You also need to make sure that you are balancing between strengthening and moisturizing deep conditioners. Make sure that those are 2 mechanisms of, you know, conditioning. So you don't want to be using moisturizing conditioner, you know, every time, because what's going to happen is your hair is going to get so used to that moisturizing conditioner, then your hair is going to be too soft, and then eventually it'll break. So in order to balance that out, for 2 weeks you can use a moisturizing deep conditioner, and then for that 1 week you can use a strengthening, and then, you know, alternate and continue the pattern. If you're somebody that waits every 2 weeks to wash your hair, what you can do is, though that first 2 week period you can use a moisturizing deep conditioner. That next 2 week period, use a moisturizing one, and then that next 2 week period, use a strengthening one. So I would suggest for a month, use moisturizing, strengthening for that 1 month, and then the rest, you know, moisturizing. So that's like, you know, doing protein treatments, strengthening, deep conditioners. I feel like those should only be done once a month. You don't want too much protein in your hair, because your hair will dry out and it will become brittle and it will break. Our hair does not like a lot of protein in it. So make sure you're balancing those 2 things out. Also, right after shampooing, I don't use a rinse out conditioner, because I just feel like it's pointless to do that if I'm about to do a deep conditioner right then and there. So I mean, that if that's what you want to do, that's what you're doing, but I don't do that, because I just feel like it's pointless. Also, I do add honey to every deep conditioner that I do right after I put on a deep conditioner, and then I go under a hooded dryer and I sit with a plastic bag. Now, you don't have to do that. The only reason why I do that is because I have low porosity hair, and it's hard for moisture to get in my hair. If you just consider a cap, plastic cap, for, you know, $30 an hour, that's fine as well. My next tip is moisture. So for moisture, you can either use the LCO or the LOC method. I use the LCO. I used to use the LOC, but I feel like the LOC method, that wasn't the best method to hold moisture in my hair. So the LCO method was better. So basically what LCO means, so for L is a liquid, which is just plain water, or a leave-in. So you can use like a hair milk or a leave-in cream. For the C is a styling cream. So like, curling cream, a custard or a gel. And then O is a oil or a sealant. So like basically you want a sealant. So castor oil, jojoba oil, and make sure you know the difference between a moisturizing oil and a sealant oil. So basically what a moisturizing oil is, that's basically an oil that penetrates your hair, and it's good for oiling your scalp and doing hot treatments. So basically it's moisturizing your scalp so you won't get dandruff and you won't have itchy scalp. And then a sealant oil is basically an oil that does not penetrate the hair shaft, and it just seals in that moisture after you put your leave-in and after you put your cream. So examples of moisturizing oils are coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, those different type of oils. And then a sealant oil will be Jamaican black castor oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil. So you want to make sure you know the difference between those two. My last tip is basically just the responsibility of taking care of your hair. So getting your trims, staying away from heat, minimizing heat, or staying away from heat. You want to make sure that you get your hair trimmed at least once or twice a year. You don't want to go a whole year without trimming your ends, because that is very important to, retaining length and health of your hair. I've seen naturals who say, oh, I don't trim my hair like that, or I only trim it, 2 years or whatever. And then they go to the salon, they see all this growth, they go to the salon has to cut off like 2 or 3 inches because they're all damaged ends, because they don't want to get their ends trimmed, or, they don't have time. I don't know, but still, I trim my own ends. A lot of people do get uptight when they see people trimming their own ends, and they say you need to go to a hairstylist to trim your own ends. No, you don't. No, you don't. You know your hair. You know what damage look like. I know what damage look like. I know what damage feel like. When I see my hair is not easily detangling, it's time for a trim. When I see my twist stones are coming out as full and as volume, bouncing, it's time for a trim. Like, it's not that hard. You just want to make sure when you're trimming, you're not trimming it, with your hair like this. You want to make sure your hair is in a stretched state so you can actually see all the damage and trim it, and so you can trim it evenly. But it's not that hard. Like, it's your hair. You know when your hair is damaged. Because if you go to the salon, sometimes salon want to cut off too much and get scissor happy and want to just cut off a whole bunch of your hair. Especially when it's not their hair they cutting. So they going to have a field day trying to look and find all the dead ends and all of this stuff. And then you leaving out of the shop bald-headed because they cutting your hair. They ain't trimming it. So, all of that. Y'all can miss me with all of that. Oh, you need to go to the salon. You shouldn't be trimming your own hair. That's how you mess your hair up. No, it's not. It's a lot of naturals that trim their own hair, and their hair all the way down to here, and their hair is healthy. So, next tip, next bullet point underneath my 4th tip is minimizing heat styling or no heat styling. There's nothing wrong with, flat ironing your hair. You want your hair to be straight. It's nothing wrong with that. I really don't do it just because, I don't know, I haven't really put heat. The last time I put actual direct, the last time I got my hair flat iron was like 2 years ago, so like probably like 2015 was the last time I got my hair straightened, and I haven't got it straightened since. I don't know when I'm gonna get straightened again. I really don't know. I kind of want my hair to grow out some more before I get it straightened again. But it does, like, the healthier hair, your hair will be so healthy if you just stay away from heat. If you have to get some type of flat iron, don't do it. I would say every 6 months, get your hair. Next little bullet point is your diet intake. So let's say you're doing all of these. You're doing your shampooing correctly, conditioning correctly, moisturizing correctly, and you still haven't seen any growth, or your hair is still in the same state. You need to take a look at your diet intake. Are you drinking the proper amount of water? Are you eating fruits and vegetables? Are you intaking the proper amount of protein? Are you laying off the fried food, fast food joints, pop, juice, coffee, all of that stuff? You need to look at all of that. Your diet is the most important thing, and it's not with your hair, it's with your skin, it's with your weight. I know I have acne, so when I'm eating poorly, it shows on my face. I break out, I get bumps, but when I'm drinking my water, eating my fruits and vegetables, my face is almost clear. Same with my weight. Right now, next month, I'm getting back into my fitness body, because I used to have a fit body, but you know, I fell off. I don't know how, but I'm getting back. February, I'm getting back, and I'll probably make a fitness channel this time. At first, it was just on Instagram, but I'm making a fitness channel on YouTube, another channel on YouTube, so make sure y'all tune into that. But back to, you know, the whole diet intake thing. That is very important. Drinking water. You need to be making sure you're drinking your water. I know a lot of people don't like drinking water. Well, if you don't like the taste, because they don't like the taste. If you don't like the taste, add a little flavor to it. Put some strawberries in the water, oranges, anything. Sprinkle a little bit of that little, you know, the little lemonade things. Sprinkle a little bit, not the whole pack, but just sprinkle a little bit in there. It's still water. So those are basically all of my tips for growing thick natural hair. I know it's kind of a little short, but I didn't want to make this video super long, like 30 minutes. But if you have any questions or just any condom, I was about to say condoms. Comments. If you have any comments, any suggestions, I am open to any suggestions, but what I'm not open to is negative comments. So if you do decide you want to be negative Nancy today, you will get blocked. Just let you know. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Bye.